Hey guys, today's video, let me tell you what's going on. So I've got a lot of cars, okay? I've got a problem. If I see something, I like it, I buy it. Well, it's gotten to where I just have too many cars because of the ones I've been wanting to keep, and then of course buying stuff for the channel that makes good content. Well, I bought just a little bit too much stuff, so now I'm cleaning house. And where am I gonna start with? Right here in my garage. I'm gonna be selling my forklift. So this is a Alice Chalmers forklift. I call it the Exxon Valdez. And I'm not sure what year forklift it is, but it's an old one. It has a 4-cylinder gas engine in it. It's got a 2-speed transmission. It's got a high and low in forward and reverse. It's got some massive wheels on it, and I have picked up full-size pickup trucks with this forklift with extensions on the forks. So it's a very heavy-duty forklift, and it has been sitting in my garage now for probably 2 years without me using it. Maybe not quite 2 years, but a good long while without me using it. So it's just time to get rid of it because I've got a smaller, more convenient forklift. Well, since this thing's been sitting so long, I've got to get it running again. I've already posted it on Facebook, and my phone is just absolutely blowing up because I have this thing priced at $1,000. That's a little cheaper than what these things are going for online, so I kind of figured I'd be getting the phone calls first. I found some for $1,500 or more dollars, and then broke down ones for $1,000 or less. So this one runs and it works. It's been sitting a long time, so it ran when parked. So we're going to be working on getting this thing running. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to clean up the points, I'm sure. I might have to clean the carburetor, etc. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to install a battery after I clean off my license plates off the back. This is my little license plate collection to add to my wall of license plates there. I eventually want the whole wall in the shop covered in license plates, and I think I've got about enough license plates to do it. I just have to find time to do it. I need to do some organizing in here before I do it and make room so I can clean off all the shelving and stuff so I can place my license plates. Getting off course here, we're getting back on this forklift. So we're gonna check the oil, check the coolant, check for spark, and see if we can get this thing running. Then I'm gonna see about moving some things around before it goes, because I've got a buddy of mine that wants a flathead V8 that I've got that's no good. He just wants to turn it into like a decoration. So I'm gonna let him have one of my flatheads, and we're gonna use this forklift to see about grabbing that flathead and getting it out of my shop. Again, cleaning up the shop, and I'm also clearing out my hoard of cars. So do y'all want to see more videos on me selling a bunch of my stuff? I've got a goal. This week I've got 3 vehicles I want to get rid of. Does this forklift count as a vehicle? I think it does, because I do drive it up and down the road anywhere I go to get rid of it, because this thing is so heavy. My lighter forklift is 9,000 pounds, and this thing is way bigger than the 9,000 pound forklift, so I'm guessing this thing's probably about 15,000 pounds. She's a heavy beast. So I'm pretty sure I have 2 Beetles sold, and I just sold my Suburban. So if this forklift goes, it could count as 4 vehicles. And there's a reason why I'm selling 3 vehicles, because I'm gonna be bidding on something else. You'll love it, trust me, you'll love it. But I've got this rule right now where I sell 3 vehicles before I buy a vehicle. And I'm not looking forward to buying anything after this thing. about to pick up. So I'm looking into getting rid of quite a few vehicles. Let's just go ahead and get started on this forklift. I got like way off track here explaining how things are going. So let's see about putting a battery in this thing, and we're going to spin it over and we're going to see if we have spark. My guess is we don't have spark because it's been sitting up so long. All right, let's check the oil. I've been searching all around and it was right in front of me the whole time. Right here. I think we're a quart low. Yeah. Yeah. So I will be adding a quart of oil to it. Pretty easy. I got plenty of oil around here. And being a gasoline, I'm just going to stick some regular old oil in it. What do I got? I got plenty of stuff. It's just a forklift. The new owners will, they can change the oil if they want. So there's the quart of oil. Next we're going to be removing my license plates and checking the coolant, which is going to be through a hole right there, I believe. There's our quart. Sweet, she's good to go. All right, let's make sure this thing is in neutral. There it is. Let's spin her over and see if we have spark. So I've got this right here. I might have to let this phone go, or the camera. We have spark. Spinning it over. It's got spark. That's a good sign. I am actually totally shocked that it has spark. So let's put on the choke, which is, let's turn that charger up some. The choke is over there, right here. Ah. All right, so I don't normally like using ether, but we're gonna use it on this application because it's been sitting so long. Now this does have upper cylinder lubrication, so you'll be fine. Oh. All right, so there's the breather right there. Let's hook up the battery again. So this thing does have a problem with the charging system is like stuck on all the time. So the battery will go dead if you leave it hooked up. So we're gonna throw a little starting fluid to it and we're gonna hit the starter. Come on now. I don't think it's gonna keep running. I'm gonna have to pull the carburetor apart and we're gonna have to see what's going on here. It's what happens when you let things sit. That's why I'm getting rid of all this stuff. Got the license plates removed. So I need to top up the coolant. She's a little low. It's kind of low. Okay. It was precisely a gallon low. It's full now. All right, so this thing's gonna be ready in the morning so I can move the stuff around. I'm gonna have to move 3 cars out of the way, and hopefully someone will come and pick this thing up tomorrow. And then Monday I can go pick up my smaller forklift and bring it back. So I'm ready to take this forklift out there. Well, actually I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way so I can drive the forklift around, and I've got a couple of engines I'm gonna try to move to get them out of my way. A little bit of organizing with the forklift before it goes. Supposedly I've got someone coming here in a few to check the forklift out, so maybe he'll be able to see the forklift working. So we'll see. I'm gonna back this stuff out and see if this thing will start up again. So I just pushed the Crosley out. It's over there in the sun itself. I need to get this car out. I've got to air up the tires. So I'm going to do that, scooch it over, and push it out too. Did I mention this car only weighs 600 pounds with the engine in it, and the engine is missing. So the back should pull over just as easy. All right, let's get some air in the tires. They're pretty low, and of course the lighting is terrible. Let me try to get my flashlight so y'all can see. I've got air going in it right now, but it's a little low. The other side was lower. I don't know how much air this thing's supposed to have. I'm gonna probably put about 60 pounds in it or so. The harder it is, the easier it's going to be to steer. So, a couple more minutes, we're going to be driving this thing out. I'm going to go ahead and add some hydraulic oil because the tank on this thing must have a crack in it or something, because it likes to leak out. So we're going to put in a funnel and add a couple of gallons of hydraulic oil. That's it. Okay, so I've got a problem with the throttle. It seems to be accelerating. So I need a throttle return of some sort. So I'm gonna try to find a spring that I can run on this thing, try to get it to idle. Okay, so what I've done is I've tightened up this spring right here. I cut the hook and I redid the hook. So let's see if it'll idle now. I'm hoping so, because the guy is on his way to come get this thing and I hadn't even moved everything I wanted to move yet. Let's see. All right, that's neutral. Hook up the battery. Let's crank it. I need to idle it up now. I gotta put the camera down to do this. So I had to put my camera down. There's a little adjustment on the carburetor to idle it up. All I had to do was idle it up a little bit. So it's idling. It's doing good. Oh, I need to switch out the battery before this guy shows up, because I've got a brand new battery that I want to put in my car. I don't want to give away my new battery, especially for the price that I'm asking for a forklift. $1,000 for this forklift. The battery I'm going to put in it is fine. It's just older. Out with the new. In with the old. There we go. Cool deal. I mean, I don't feel bad, guys. I didn't say this forklift came with a new battery. I didn't say it came with a battery at all. I just said that it ran and everything worked. So, yeah, don't hate on me. right, guys, so I sold the forklift. Here's the money, and there's the truck to come get it, and I gotta load it onto the truck. So say goodbye to the forklift, and I'll have to go get my other one. So guys, that's it for this video. The forklift, I had it for, I don't know, a good 10 years. I paid $500 for it, and I sold it for $1,000. And it was a good forklift, but I've got another one. It's gonna be replaced, and there's gonna be like several videos on stuff that I've acquired in the past and I'm now selling because I've just got way too much stuff. So it started with a forklift. Well, then last week I sold 6 cars. This week I sold 2 cars, and there's more on the chopping block. And there will be videos on me getting some stuff running and selling it, because I need to get down on some stuff. And I've got something right here that I might get rid of. We'll see. But guys, thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more stuff, because I'm cleaning house. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Happy Father's Day, Dad. That's it.